Smart homes are everywhere now. Lights, plugs, cameras, doorbells. You see them all the time. But what usually happens is this. People buy a few smart devices, plug them in, download 5 different apps, get frustrated, and then stop using them properly. In this video, I'll be clearing the confusion surrounding smart home. I'll explain what a smart home actually is, how it really works behind the scenes, the core components you need, and the biggest mistakes for you to avoid. If you're starting out, this will save you money and stress. And if you already own smart devices, this will help you turn them into a system and not just gadgets. Let's start with the basics. What is a smart home? A smart home is not just a house with Wi-Fi lights. A real smart home is one where devices talk to each other, they share information, and make decisions automatically. Here's the key idea. If you still have to open an app every single time you want to turn something on or off, your home isn't really smart yet. It's just remote controlled. A smart home should work quietly in the background. For example, you walk into a room, the lights turn on. You leave the house, the heating turns down. Nobody is home, security arms itself. You're not controlling everything, the home is responding to you. That's the goal. For any of that to happen, your smart home needs a brain. Think about a computer for a moment. Your mouse, keyboard, and monitor don't talk to each other directly. They all communicate through the CPU. A smart home works the same way. Your lights, sensors, switches, and thermostats need a central place where information comes together and decisions are made. That central place is called a hub or a controller. The hub is what connects all your devices together and allows them to act as one system instead of separate products. Examples include platforms like Home Assistant, SmartThings from Samsung, and in a simpler setup, Alexa or Google Home. Without a hub, every device lives in its own app, and that's when things start to feel messy and disjointed. The hub is what enables real automations and not just turning things on and off from your phone. A lot of people think Alexa, Google Assistant, or Siri is the smart home. They are not. Voice assistants are just one way to control things. They are great for convenience, asking for the weather, setting timers, or turning something on manually. But the smartest home don't rely on voice commands all the time. Ideally, you shouldn't need to ask your house to do things. Most actions should happen automatically. Think of voice control as a bonus and not the foundation. Every smart home has some kind of app or dashboard. This is where you see what is going on, control devices manually, and build automations. A good dashboard should feel clean, simple, and logical. If you constantly have to think about which app to open or where something is, your smart home will feel more stressful than helpful. Good design matters here. Smart lighting is where most people begin, and honestly, it's a great place to start. It's easy to set up, very visual, and the results are immediate. You can use smart bulbs or smart switches. Bulbs are quick and simple to install, while switches take more effort but usually work better long term. With smart lighting, you can do things like automatic dimming, color changes, schedules, and motion-based control. Instead of reaching for switches, the lights adapt to how you use the room. Let's talk about climate and comfort. Here is where smart home become genuinely useful. Smart thermostats can learn your routines. Temperature sensors can balance rooms. Heating or cooling can adjust automatically when you leave the house. You're not constantly tweaking settings. The home stays comfortable on its own and often uses less energy at the same time. This is where smart homes stop being a gimmick and start making real sense. A smart home should also help to protect you. This includes things like smart locks, doors and window sensors, cameras, and alarms. It also includes safety devices like smoke detectors, carbon monoxide sensors, and water leak sensors. Good security doesn't constantly demand attention. It quietly monitors everything and only alerts you when something important happens. To the most important part, sensors. If there is one thing to remember from this video, it's this. Sensors are the heart of a smart home. Motion sensors detect movement. Presence sensors can tell when someone is in the room even if they're sitting still. Light sensors measure brightness. Contact sensors tell you when doors or windows are open. Sensors don't do anything by themselves. They provide information. And automation uses information to make smart decisions. No sensor means no real intelligence. Smart devices don't all communicate the same way. Some use Wi-Fi, others use Zigbee, Z-Wave, Thread, or Matter. Wi-Fi devices are very common, but too many of them can overload your network. Zigbee and Thread create mesh networks, which are usually more reliable for lights and sensors. Matter is a new standard designed to make different brands work together more easily. A simple rule of thumb is use Wi-Fi for high bandwidth devices like cameras and TV, and Zigbee or Thread for lights and sensors. There are two main concepts in smart homes: automations and scenes. Automations are instructions you set for your smart hub, allowing it to control one or more devices automatically to create the effect you want. If something happens, then something else happens. For example, if motion is detected in the hallway, turn on the lights. Scenes are more about moods or situations. I usually describe it as a snapshot of a moment you would like to save and recall anytime you want with either a button or a command. For example, movie night or bedtime. A well-designed smart home uses both automations for daily life and scenes for intentional moments. Most smart home problems come from the same mistakes: buying random devices without a plan, using too many Wi-Fi devices, relying completely on the cloud, giving devices confusing names, and never backing anything up. People don't actually hate smart homes, they hate badly planned smart homes. If you're starting from scratch, keep it simple. Pick one ecosystem and stick to it. Start with lighting and sensors. Create automations before buying more devices. Expand one room at a time. And whenever possible, choose local control over cloud-only solutions. Simple systems are more reliable and easier to enjoy. Technology changes quickly, the smart home world moves fast. Brands come and go, products get discontinued, features move behind subscriptions. Something that worked perfectly today might be unsupported in a few years. So when you're building a smart home, don't just think about what works now, think about what will still work long term. That's why open standards matter. Open standards means no single company is in control. If one brand disappears, your entire smart home doesn't disappear with it. Standards like Zigbee, Thread, and Matter are supported by many manufacturers and not just one. That gives you flexibility, choice, and a lot more protection for your money. Choose devices with Matter support where possible. Matter exists to solve one big problem: compatibility. A Matter device will work with Apple Home, Google Home, Alexa, and other platforms. So if you ever change phones, switch assistants, or move to a different smart system, you don't have to replace all your devices. Your smart home moves with you. Avoid locking yourself into one brand. Some ecosystems look convenient at first. Everything works inside one app. Setup feels easy, but over time, that convenience can turn into a trap. Prices go up, features get removed, subscriptions appear, and now leaving that ecosystem means replacing everything. A good smart home lets you mix brands without breaking the system. And most importantly, your smart home should still work even when the internet goes down. If your Wi-Fi goes down, the lights should still turn on, switches should still work, automation should still run. If everything stops working without the internet, your smart home isn't smart, it's dependent. Local control is the goal. The internet should enhance your smart home and not hold it hostage. A smart home isn't about gadgets, it's about designing your home to work with you. Quietly, reliably, and automatically. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more smart home guides. And let me know in the comments what will be the first thing you would like to automate in your home.